The Skilled Independent Visa, subclass 189, is a highly sought-after pathway for skilled professionals aspiring to live and work in Australia. Unlike other visa categories, this one doesn't require employer sponsorship or nomination by a state or territory. It provides an independent route to permanent residency, making it incredibly appealing to talented individuals from around the globe. However, receiving an invitation to apply for this visa is no walk in the park. It's a competitive process that selects only the most qualified candidates from a pool of applicants. The November 2024 invitation round for the 189 visa was particularly significant. The Department of Home Affairs extended invitations to 15,000 expressions of interest, spanning a wide range of occupations with point requirements ranging from 65 to 115. This marked a notable moment in Australia's skilled migration strategy, emphasizing its commitment to addressing workforce shortages and bolstering critical industries. How the 189 visa invitation process works. Understanding how the invitation process works is crucial for anyone hoping to secure this visa. Australia's system is designed to attract top talent in areas where the country faces skills shortages, and here's a closer look at the process. 1. Expression of interest. To be considered for the 189 visa, applicants must first submit an expression of interest through Skill Select, an online platform used by the Australian government. This step involves providing detailed information about your qualifications, work experience, nominated occupation, and English language proficiency. Your EOI essentially serves as your application for consideration, and it's where your points score is calculated. 2. Points-based system. The 189 visa operates on a points-based system where applicants are assigned scores based on various criteria such as age, education, work experience, and English language skills. While the minimum score required to lodge an EOI is 65 points, only those with the highest scores in each invitation round are selected. Certain factors like your occupation and your partner's qualifications can significantly impact your total score. 3. Invitation rounds. Australia conducts regular invitation rounds to select candidates with the highest points. These rounds are typically held monthly, but their frequency can vary based on labour market demands and government priorities. Each round allocates invitations to specific occupations, prioritizing areas where skilled workers are most urgently needed. The number of invitations and the professions targeted often reflect the evolving needs of Australia's workforce. Key occupations and points requirements in the November 2024. The November 2024 invitation round was a landmark event with 15,000 EOIs invited. This round highlighted the Australian government's focus on addressing shortages in skilled trades, healthcare and engineering, among other fields. Here are some of the occupations that were invited, along with their minimum points requirements. Trades: bricklayer, cabinet maker, carpenter, electrician, painter, and plumber, invited with a minimum of 65 points. Healthcare and education: early childhood teachers, midwives, social workers, and registered nurses, invited with a minimum of 70 points. Specialist roles: educational psychologists, pathologists, and general practitioners, invited with a minimum of 75 points. Engineering and technical fields: civil engineers, external auditors, and motor mechanics, invited with a minimum of 85 points. Highly competitive occupations: accountants, ICT business analysts, and diesel motor mechanics, invited with a minimum of 95 points. This variety of professions underscores Australia's need for a diverse range of skills to support its economy and infrastructure. Comparing November 2024 to earlier rounds. The November round followed two earlier invitation rounds in 2024, one in June and the other in September. The June round invited 5,292 EOIs, while the September round saw an increase to 7,973 invitations. The November round surpassed both with a record-breaking 15,000 EOIs. These three rounds alone have resulted in a total of 22,973 invitations for the 2024 to 2025 financial year, already exceeding the government's initial plan to grant 16,900 skilled independent visas. One key trend throughout 2024 has been the significant emphasis on skilled trades in the building and construction sector. Many of these roles required only the minimum score of 65 points, making them accessible to a larger pool of applicants. This prioritization reflects Australia's ongoing efforts to address workforce gaps in critical sectors, factors that influence your chances of receiving an invitation. Securing an invitation for the 189 visa involves more than just meeting the minimum requirements. Here are some of the most critical factors that can enhance or hinder your chances. 1. Point score. Your point score is the single most important factor in determining whether you'll receive an invitation. While 65 points is the minimum threshold, higher scores significantly improve your competitiveness. If your score is on the lower end, consider strategies to boost it, such as pursuing additional qualifications, improving your English language proficiency, or gaining more work experience in your nominated occupation. 2. Occupation demand. Australia prioritizes occupations that are in high demand. Regularly checking the medium and long-term strategic skills list and the priority migration skilled occupation list can help you stay informed about which professions are being targeted. 3. English language proficiency. Achieving a high score on English language tests like IELTS, PTE, or TOEFL can add valuable points to your EOI. Even if you meet the basic language requirements, striving for higher scores can give you a competitive edge. 4. Work experience and qualifications. Your work experience and qualifications must align with your nominated occupation, and the more relevant and extensive your experience, the more points you can claim. Additionally, ensure that your qualifications are recognized in Australia and supported by proper documentation. What to do if you didn't receive an invitation? Not receiving an invitation in a given round can be disappointing, but it doesn't mean your chances are over. Here are some steps you can take to improve your prospects. 1. Improve your point score. Consider ways to boost your score, such as retaking English language tests, gaining additional qualifications, or documenting more work experience. Every additional point can increase your competitiveness. 2. Explore alternative visa options. If the 189 visa seems out of reach, other options like the 190 skilled nominated visa or the 491 skilled work regional visa may be more viable. These visas often require state or regional sponsorship, but can also lead to permanent residency. 3. Stay informed about future rounds. Keep track of upcoming invitation rounds and monitor changes in Australia's immigration policies. Labour market needs can shift, and occupations that aren't currently in high demand may become prioritised in the future. That will be all in this video. Please share your opinions with us in the comments area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable the notification bell to receive updates on Australia immigration news. Thanks for watching.